Subscribe to Drama YT and press the bell icon to get the latest videos first of the all. Hey guys, how are you? It's K2 and I am back with another C-drama video. In this video, I'm gonna talk about some of the best Chinese dramas which involves love and hate relationships between our OT. To be quite honest, I actually love this kind of dramas. So in this video, I'm gonna give you a top 10 binge watch list of this kind of dramas which will make your heart flutter a lot. So without further ado, let's get to it. Number 10. Sweet Dreams. A story between Ling Lingxi and Bo Hai as they meet due to a chance encounter and accidentally spark a fairy tale romance. Ling Lingxi, who is an employee at Beima Hotel, is a kind, considerate and young helpful lady. However, her insecurities often get into the way as she is unable to do well at work and often fails to muster up the courage to do what she wants. At the same time, she is also afraid to confess her feelings to Bo Hai, who is her colleague at work. One day, she and Bo Hai participates in a public experiment that is organized by a dream technology company. The device that they are trying suddenly malfunctions, causing the records of Ling Lingxi's brainwaves to be accidentally transferred into Bo Hai's dream sequence. She begins to have the ability to enter his dreams and finds it easy to let go of her inhibitions in this alternate reality. She comes to her own as she tries to help Bo Hai overcome his childhood trauma, all while they also get to know each other in real life as well. Number 9. My Amazing Boyfriend Part 2. In the first season, second-rate actress Tiang Jinxi and mutant Xiaoling Xiao met because of a car accident and eventually fell in love. But to give her a peaceful and ordinary life, he decides to leave. The sequel continues his fantastical love story between human and mutant. Not long after Xiaoling Xiao's departure, Tiang Jingxi learns that she is pregnant. Out of concern for her mother and child, Xiaoling Xiao quietly moves in next door to protect them. Meanwhile, Tiang Jingxi befriends another mutant, Yunzhen. Yunzhen begins to pursue her romantically. At the same time, the S organization led by Xiu Youbai learns about Tiang Jingxi's pregnancy. Xiu Youbai uses his identity as a relative to connect with her, all while scheming to use her for his own gain. At the same time, a murder case that might involve mutant starts brewing as women in the city begin to disappear mysteriously. Number 8. Love Designer. It tells the love story between a fashion designer and a man in the e-commerce industry. Fashion designer Zhao Feng made Songling because of a lawsuit. They were a mismatch from the very start but had to cooperate due to interdependence in their lives and their work. Having two hard-headed people together was bound to result in conflicts, but in process of competing with each other, Zhao Feng and Songli gradually fall in love. As they seek to be better versions of themselves, Zhao Feng works hard to create a sophisticated brand, while Songlin, who prioritizes efficiency above all, pushes for a breakthrough in his career. Number 7. Love the Way You Are. Jin Yan Yan is a plump girl who fell in love with her high school senior, Ruan Dongshen. They were separated by a misunderstanding. Many years later, they are reunited. At that point, Yuan Yuan had become a slim fashion model called Eva, while Dongsen became a successful entrepreneur and a chef. They began an incredibly miraculous journey of love together, but it may not be as he planned. Number 6. My Little Princess. When you are trying to win over your Prince Charming, can you find him in an unexpected place? Li Xingzhen is an heiress of a wealthy family but faces pressure to marry well because of her illegitimate status. Her target, the suave and wealthy Zheng Shuayao, a fellow student at the elite art school known as Four Leaf College. But due to a number of misunderstandings, Shisheng at first mistakes the brooding Zhang Nianyu as Shu Yao and tries to get his attention. But when Xiangxin realizes that she has got the wrong man, she keeps running into Nianyu in the most compromising ways and then learns that Nianyu is the only person who can teach her to tango to be able to get into Shu Yao's good graces. But Xingxing is annoyed when Shu Yao only seems interested in poor student. Yu Yangyang, who was admitted to the prestigious school because her father saved the principal's life. Can Nianyu teach Xingxin to tango right into Shua's heart, or will she discover that her destiny is with someone else? Number 5. About His Love. A love story between the president of a company who develops a severe case of OCD that prohibits him from interacting with women and the one person that he is immune to. An incident from when he was 18 years old gravely affects the life of Wei Xing. Even though he has become a high-ranking corporate executive, he is unable to interact with the opposite sex. which is why he has been searching for a princess that can save him from years. 10 years later, because of a drunken encounter with an 18 years old art student named Chaushi, Wishing discovers that he feels completely fine after meeting her. An agreement is formed between the two and the romance ensues. Number 4. Gank Your Heart. Their meeting was a recipe for disaster, but their romance is sweet. This is a love story between an esports gamer and a live streamer. Ji Xiang Kong had the reputation, the good looks, and the hordes of fangirls. Xu Ying meets him during an international competition and jumps at the chance to boost her own popularity, oblivious to the fact that his reputation in the world of esports is strangely tarnished. Instead of helping her, the association hurt her even more. The experience turns out to be a blessing in disguise as Xiaoxing finds her calling. By chance, she discovered that Ji Xiang Kong is actually a misunderstood genius. Number 3. Accidentally in Love. Chen Xingxing is the daughter of a rich household, desperately wanting to avoid an arranged marriage and find love on her own terms. On her wedding day, she flees town and heads out to enroll in the same college where her parents studied. Hoping to find out more about their deaths, she changes her name and appearance in an effort to hide her true identity and do her best to blend in with her classmates. Her school deskmate turns out to be a famous singer, Si Tufeng, with whom she has already had multiple run-ins. They start off on the wrong foot, quarreling constantly and causing each other grief, but could there be more between them? Thus starts Xingxing's quest for answers about her parents' death and a chance at real love. Number 2. Lucky's First Love, or also known as The World Owes Me a First Love. A story about first love and romances from the perspective of 3 couples in the workplace. It follows an independent young woman brimming with potential who crosses paths with her black-bellied boss. Because of the prosperous meaning behind her name, Xingyun is recruited by Xiaki to work at his gaming company. Xiaki is determined and headstrong, a son who refused to take over his family business and chose to make it on his own. In her journey from a sketch artist to a gaming designer, she experiences many extremes and jumps many hurdles in dealing with her black-bellied boss. Their continuous bickering brings them closer, and the girl, who has never been in love before, finds that the last hurdle is love. Number 1. Love is Sweet. Zhang is a girl who is allergic to tears and has a double degree in economics and psychology. She is unrestrained and idealistic due to her family's superior background. After graduation, she worked in a philanthropy organization where she pursues her dreams. However, her father's sudden accident leaves her in a dilemma. Eventually, she decides to work in a top investment company to fulfill her father's dying wish. In a match, Zhang meets her childhood playmate Yuan Shuai. However, the current Yuan Shuai is no longer her gentle protector but her rival. In a match where the culture of wolf instinct is rampant, someone is plotting against Jiang Zun while someone sees her as an eyesore. However, with her kind nature and attention to details, alongside with her high IQ and sense of judgment, Jiang Zun eventually attains success in both her career and love life. So this was it guys, the video ends here. I hope you have liked this video. Other than that, there were 2 more dramas that I also wanted to put into this list, and in my opinion these 2 dramas are so good that they deserve an honorable mention in this video. The dramas are Flipped and My Girlfriend. These dramas are also good, which you could just check it out after watching all the top 10 dramas that I have suggested into this video for you. So yeah, that concludes the video. I hope you have liked this video, and if you have watched the video till here, like this video and subscribe to Drama YT, and yet you haven't followed me on the Insta handle, which is right in front of you. It is called DramaYT.K2. Follow me there as well. I will see you later. As always, your K2. Love, peace and hugs. It really been a pleasure.